Hey, if you are having trouble with zippers or with the joining seam of the front, keep watching this video and I'm going to explain everything from start to finish. Start off by getting these two pieces and getting a fly that matches the length of the two pieces that you cut. For the feet, I'm going to use the Teflon foot and the narrow zipper foot. Alright man, you start off by putting the zipper on the left side. You are going to be stitching it as narrow as you can, not too narrow because it still needs to be functional. Alright, to start off, you're going to change the foot. Use the narrow foot now for this and be as close, not too close to the actual zipper when you're going down the seam. And you're going to finish it up, back stitch it so it's now connected to the zipper. And you'll see right now how it looks. That's what you get. And you are going to put it onto the pant leg and with the narrow foot, stitch it down. I did forget to mention you have to leave a space in between the rectangle and the pant leg, but you are going to be doing the same thing, just going down and stitching it and connecting now the rectangle with the pant leg. Now that that's done, make sure you clip the end of that just so you are able to flip it and it doesn't get stuck or anything. Now that it's flipped, you are going to be stretching the left side out and stitching down just to make sure you have no bumps. I did it way too skinny here, but I fixed it later on and you will see right now how it looks. That's after I corrected it. It should look like that. Now that you finish that part, you have to do the next part, which is this. At this point, you could switch back to the Teflon foot and then stitch down. Just leave a space again. Just like the last side, you have to clip this side too, so when you flip it, it gives you no problems. Now you're going to be facing this along with the extra fabric from the stitch that you just did in the back, facing them together, and you are going to stitch down, just like that. This part is specifically for vinyl or leather, just so it has a hold and it's better and it stays like that. For any other fabrics, you shouldn't have to do this. It should look straight and clean just like this, both front and back. Now you're going to be joining the two fronts. It should be lined up face to face both, but it also should have that space. If it does not have that space, it's going to come out wrong. For this, I'm going to be doing 2 stitches because it's vinyl leather. Any other type of fabric, you don't need to do 2, just 1 is fine. Alright, once again with the clipping, just so it's easier to fold and it doesn't give you any problems. At this point, you are pretty much done with everything on the zipper part. You are just now joining the two fronts. The back, the 1/2 inch seam that you have in the back, you are going to turn it and face it on the right side for me. And you are going to be stitching it together and going down the curve carefully. To finish up, you are going to use the narrow foot again. And now you are going to join the zipper to the curve fly part at a V angle so it functions perfectly. The last part is the fly stitch. This shit is hard, but you are just going to follow the curve fly piece that you cut originally, which should be in the back, and the left side should have the rectangular side. You have to keep it separately, don't let it touch. To finish, just back stitch this extra piece and you're done. That's all it is. You're done with it and it should be perfectly like that. You're welcome.